Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line, it's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Morris in at the point. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Paul George. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Greg.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now here's Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on George. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive.
Oh, Harrison Barnes can't play at night defensively.
Game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Four on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. Again, the miss by Barnes. Sexton, the open look. The putback. Second chance shot. Barnes, no good. Ingram against Quickley. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. It's rebounded by George. And they're on the run. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Unloads from 13, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Barnes. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night. That one misses for Pirtle. Gone 1 for 3 so far. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Ingram. It's rebounded by George. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
George passes to Chamberlain. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. from 10 feet away. And the jumper is on the mark. Chamberlain's got 8.
They're really working the paint now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Toronto shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Barrett against Sexton. George outside. Back to Sexton. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 10.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. But you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Barnes. And there it is for him.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Back to George. And George with the jam.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Raptors trail by 8. Now here's Morris. Still without a bucket. And it's good for 2.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Quickly finds Sexton. Barnes with a screen on Barrett. To the paint. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Sexton.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Ingram. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
An aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Ingram.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The home team calls timeout. Now Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the home team. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course, there's the Raptors, now 4 games behind. Quickly outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The first free throw is good. And quickly drops them both. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes with it. 23 points his last outing. Left side Ingram. Up top Barnes. He's guarded by Martin. Barnes no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Barrett. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position. And most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
It's Prince on the wing. Covered by Ingram. Back to Quickly. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Over Pirtle. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 14 points for the game.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Morris. Barrett passes to Morris. Prince against Ingram. Over Prince. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Chamberlain. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Prince. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Barnes. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Mike Conley's checked in for Quickly. Toronto also changing it up. Lawson, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Walter in for Morris. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Pirtle with the bucket.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside Conley. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Chamberlain gets the bucket. He's got 16.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And this is the kind of vision that sets Barnes apart. Just a fantastic facilitator for his position.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thanks, Brian. The news right now is about Oakland and the trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They made a big splash, acquiring DeAndre Hunter. Every team wants multiple long wings like Hunter, so he was a priority for them. And Hunter provides scoring as well, guys. They are thrilled to add him to the mix.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Walter can't get it to go. Here's Prince. Toronto grabs the miss.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role and relishes that wherever he is.
Now here's Ingram. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Barnes. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Hammers the lob through.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 14-point game. Walter from outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 11 rebounds in the game. Prince finds Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Caldwell Pope. Down low. The fadeaway. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 22.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry.
Man, Dipper is on fire tonight, man.
Stolen by Conley. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, this might be 80 points.
Energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Leading by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Toronto 24, Wilt Chamberlain 24.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Walter, and it's Abaji in at power forward. Here's Chamberlain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, aplenty the way the game is played now. Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
He hits the second from the line. And so here is Toronto. They trail by 18.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Shed. Houston passes to Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Might as well just let him get it because it's only going 6 for 10 for 6. I ain't worth jumping for it. It's going to be a shot clock violation.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation.
See, they were thinking the same thing. I didn't even try to jump.
Shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Here's Walter, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Here's Murray Boyles, drills it from deep. Murray Boyles has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Pass to Chamberlain. Middleton outside. Here's Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Chamberlain's got 27 points. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Walter. Still no points. Pass to Murray Boyles. Fires from deep. It's tipped.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360, and he certainly has some.
Here's Abaji. Here's Murray Boyles. He's got 5. Here's Martin. That three's off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken.
Chamberlain. Abaji with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Here's Chamberlain. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Some changes for Toronto. Ingram's checked in for Abaji. Barrett comes in for Martin. And it's Morris in for Lawson. On the wing, Sexton shoots over Walter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Sexton takes these challenges personally. He enjoys sticking these jumpers into the eyes of the defense.
Outside Barrett. Back to Ingram. To halt the run, it's Barrett on the wing. Morris for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Yes, it's good. Middleton's gotten his first points in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyles from behind the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Middleton outside from the arc. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Man, Chamberlain played that glass so well, even on tip. Even on tip backs.
Toronto, a tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Takes a step back. Ingram against Middleton. Now Ingram. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. And stolen by Middleton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Middleton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. And kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Here's Murray Boyles. And here's Poeltl. Give him 8 points now. Crafty move. Oh, Williams with the block. Quickly with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back over to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Murray Boyles. The 3 ball. Can't get it to drop. Shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And that one's good. Middleton.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Outside Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. The 3, Barrett. Paul George pulls down the board. Quickly passes to George. And he converts the layup. George has got 8 points.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Ingram. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a talent.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Williams. That shot off the mark. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Barrett passes to Poeltl. The kick out to Morris. Here's Murray Boyles. 3-pointer, no good.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And it's Sexton on the take. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. And here they come. Here's Quickly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And they're running. And that one's good. Middleton.
And they have really ramped up the pace.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Raptors. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Sexton against Barrett. Picked by Poeltl. The 3. It's rebounded by George. Shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And you look at Colin Sexton. puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And so here is Toronto. Morris with it, now quickly defending. Morris deciding where to go with it. Hurdle with a screen on quickly. Morris, it's good from the top of the key. 1:52 left in the second quarter. George outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. George hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Barrett finds Ingram. Morris outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. Good on the second one. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Quickly against Morris. Quickly passes to Sexton. George scanning the floor. Middleton with a screen on Barnes. Middleton outside. Here's George. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. George has got 12.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Morris. And here's Ingram outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Ingram. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They have not scored as much in the painted area this quarter. Maybe they should go back to that.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
One shot.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
George a screen on Barrett. Sexton goes in. Hurdle with some nice D. The Raptors shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Outside Ingram. Lets it go. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sexton. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. maybe block some field goals. You know, do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Colin Sexton out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Barnes. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Fades away. Chalk up 2 there. Chamberlain's got 37.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
And for the Raptors, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Monte Morris is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center. We've got Colin Sexton. Paul George out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Lays it up and banks it in. Chamberlain's got 39.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's Morris in at the 1. Morris against Quickly. Sexton looking around. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And free throw good from Sexton. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Barrett. Toronto passing it around. Here's Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Morris against Quickly. Now here's Barnes. Back to Quickly. Let's go with a 3. And here's Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Ingram. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Now here's Quickly. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. George a screen on Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Quickly passes to Chamberlain. Fades and shoots. Good on the shot. Chamberlain's got 41.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Ingram against George. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. George outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Pirtle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Chamberlain's got 43 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Ingram. Tipped. Here's Pirtle. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Morris against Quickly. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Rebound Toronto. Here's Ingram. George defending. Morris outside. Here's Barnes. Over Quickly. Barnes, no good. George against Ingram. Barnes passes to George. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
The Raptors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Barrett. Back to Morris. Inside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. There's the triple. Chamberlain pulls it in.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. And that's all it took.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Morris. Shot clock at 5. Quickly from outside. Pure from three-point range. Quickly's got 7.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Back to Morris. Outside Ingram. Paul George pulls down the board.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The open shot by Barnes. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 6 points for him.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Looking to win the run. Chamberlain pulls it in.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
George's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morris finds Ingram. Outside Barnes. The 3. Tipped. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Barnes. For 3, Sexton. Here's the second effort. Rebound Toronto. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his third foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And here are the Raptors now. Morris with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sexton misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
On the wing, Sexton from outside the arc. On target from range. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
George against Barrett. Shoots over George. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Sexton. That doesn't go either for Sexton. Toronto shooting a disappointing 38%. The open shot by Barnes. No good. Unable to win this run. Shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Prince is checked in for Paul George. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Brian, back to you.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. The three from Barnes. Chamberlain pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Conley. He's scoreless. Abaji with a rebound. And so here is Toronto. Barrett passes to Morris. Back to Barrett. They still need this. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And that one misses. Talking about KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He gives your team a veteran presence, Clark.
Yeah, battle-tested. He's a champion, tough-minded. You know what you're going to get from him. He's physical. He makes shots. I mean, all of that is value added when you talk about KCP.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Toronto on D. Conley passes to Prince. Left side, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
In transition, here they come. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Out to the right wing. Here's Murray Boyles. Up and in on the layup. Murray Boyles has got 9.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Now Conley hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Conley. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Walter. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Conley. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Walter. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Raptors shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Conley. And there's a pick. Pass to Abaji. Fires the three. Can't get that one. The three from Prince. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost.
I mean, Chamberlain didn't even lob that. Chamberlain's so tall that when he jumps up, he doesn't throw lob passes. It's like a beeline. He just threw it straight. Dude had to jump up to catch it. Let's get Chamberlain out of there. Chamberlain's gas, man. He's already got, what, 50 and 30 already in 3 quarters, man. This game's over. Let's go ahead and give him a big arrest. Probably won't see him for the rest of the game. This game's over. Tell you, Team Chamberlain is still undefeated in this season, guys. They are kicking butt, man. They've already beaten, I think they've beaten Team Magic. They've beaten Team Kareem. I think those are the only 2 legend teams that they played thus far. But they're getting ready. They're getting ready to play Team Diesel with Shaq in the next game, though. So that's coming up soon. You're going to see Wilt Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal do battle pretty soon, guys.
To any offense, too, it adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harrison Barnes out there with Prince. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. Misses the 3.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Outside Conley. Here's Caldwell-Pope. From deep. Barnes, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Lawson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And that one drops for him.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Murray Boyles. Outside Ingram. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Chamberlain. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Murray boils. Chamberlain pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Prince. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, when Prince is aggressive and assertive like that, it really does open up things for his teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. Hurdles checked in for Toronto. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The offensive rebound. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purtle. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
The first one falls. And so Purtle nails both of them.
Boy, Purtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Here's Conley. Rebound, Toronto. Outside Ingram. Pass to Walter. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Middleton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, sometimes all you can do is knock Middleton around, be physical with him, and hope the shot doesn't go in. I mean, he's got a long, expansive reach and a nice soft touch inside, and that presents problems for the defense.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Conley finds Prince. To the paint. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Prince. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Walter. Ingram's got 24.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Right side Conley. Here's Prince. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Conley. And here's Middleton. Boston with a rebound. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Ingram. Puts up a 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Conley. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Purtle, tightly guarded. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Huff. That shot, no good. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. For Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in.
Man, you can see how much of a difference Chamberlain makes, man. He goes out the game, the offense just looks completely different.
Spins. Can't convert off the spin. Got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Prince. To stop the drought, here's Huff. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
The Raptors shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Walter from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
3 points.
Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Right side Conley. Up top Caldwell Pope. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, this is Caldwell Pope's game. A very quick and effective shooter off the catch.
Toronto has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Walter, and he drives in. Here's Pirtle. Good on the bucket. Pirtle's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Conley passes to Middleton. Back to Conley. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche card. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Pass to Abaji. Pirtle with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Pirtle. And rejected. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Middleton. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Pass to Walter. Toronto passing it around. Here's Ingram. And that one drops. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Huff. It's Middleton on the wing. From downtown. Rebound Toronto. Here's Walter. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Lawson. Here's Walter. Huff pulls it in. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ingram against Prince. 5 on the clock. Ingram, the pass to Abaji. Three-pointer off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
The long-range marksmanship of Middleton cannot be dismissed or forgotten. I mean, even when he's pulling from way outside, he's very capable of making those shots.
Pirtle. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pirtle against Prince. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Huff. Prince from deep three-point lands. The long-distance three is buried.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Ingram to end the run. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Ingram's got 11 points here in the second half. Outside Conley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Right side Conley. Now here's Middleton. The fader. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Outside Ingram. Now here's Pirtle. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Walter from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
51 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Conley. Here's Huff. Wide open look. Drained it for 2 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now Ingram. Shot from the top of the key. Huff pulls it in.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Prince. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Walter. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
So with that win, that pushes the Wilt's team up to the #1 spot in the Eastern Conference, taking over Team Jordan and Kareem and the Bad Boys. Team Larry Bird down there at the bottom at 8-5, still 4.5 games out of first place, but at least they've moved up. They're at the 5th spot, so they're doing better now, but they still got a long way to go to catch up with the upper echelon teams. But Team Chamberlain still undefeated here, 12-0. Wilt Chamberlain is just unstoppable, guys. The rebounding and the inside domination and the athleticism is proving to be too much here in the modern era thus far. So we'll see how this continues to go. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who's up next on the Daily View as we continue this Ultimate Showdown season. Uh-oh. Hold on to your butts. Shaquille O'Neal. Uh-oh. Shaquille O'Neal going to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, get that man some Gatorade. Naz Reid, get your Gatorade ready, bro. Get your Gatorade ready. Because it's about to get ultra physical down low, bro. Julius Randle, you too. Rudy Gobert coming off the bench, I believe, for them right now. So that'll be the next game coming up, guys. Shaq Diesel going to the Atlanta Timberwolves to take on Anthony Edwards and his crew in the NBA Cup game. And I will have that one for you guys maybe today or tomorrow. I'm about to watch some NBA games in real life, really, but I think they're playing right now. I think the Knicks is playing right now. So, but I might go ahead and stream it later. So, anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Peace. Have a good weekend.